I think I've got trouble with the glow plugs on my Astra van. That's one. So to make room, I'm going to be taking this pipe off. I think I can get at those now. To get those caps off, I've had to make a special little tool. There's two flats, one on each side of the plastic cap, part way down, that you have to squeeze together before you can pull the cap up. So I welded two little lugs on the end of these mole grips, and that reaches down, and that'll squeeze the little flats in. That's the plastic caps off. These are the two flats you have to squeeze. There's one here where my finger is, another one there with my thumb. When you squeeze those together, those two hooks at the bottom spring outwards, and then you can pull it up. It's easy to see now, but when that's in place, you can't see what's happening, and you can't get your fingers onto it because there's all sorts of things in the way. That's where the glow plugs are. There was quite a few bits of leaves and insects around the bottom of those, so I've used the vacuum cleaner to clean those out before I remove them. Glow plugs out. That's the order they came out in, and just looking at the ends of them, this one here, the tip of the end there, is blacker than the others. So I don't think that's been heating up. If it had been, I think it would have burnt that soot off. So I'm going to test them and see what we got. They're still in the same order, and I'm going to test them with this battery. So I've got the positive terminal connected to the top of the glow plug, and the negative, I've got it clamped to the hexagon nut with the mole grips, and we should see the tip of this getting red hot if it's working. So I'll just connect that onto there. That's connected. That one's working. Now we'll do the next one. This is the black one. No, not working. It's not even warm, so that's faulty. Now we'll check the next one. That's on. Yeah, that one's working. Now we check the last one. That's on. That one's working. Actually, that one seems to be getting hotter than all the others. So I think we need a new set of glow plugs. New set of glow plugs. I've checked them with the multimeter, and they're showing about 0.4 ohms resistance. Now I'm going to check them with the battery. First one. Yep. Checked all those, and they're fine. Now I'll get them screwed in the engine. I'll be putting some copper grease on these threads. The cylinder head's aluminium, and there's a little bit of corrosion on the thread, so to prevent any more, I'm going to put some copper grease on the threads. Copper grease on. To help get these into position, I've pushed a piece of plastic PVC tube onto the top, and I can lower them down into position with that. It's a bit awkward where they go, so that should make it easier. I've got one in position there. You can just see it down there. Now for the next one. I think this is going to go down past the side of that pipe. That's the second one. Got all those in position and tightened. Now to put the plastic caps back on. Looking at the shape of those two hooks, they just push over the top of the glow plug and they click over the lip on the top of each glow plug. One thing I noticed when I took them off, as well as having to press these two sides in, it was better to push down on the cap as well, and that took the friction away from where the hooks fit under the lip. So anyway, looks like they just push back on. That's all the plastic caps back on. When I pressed them down, just when they got to the bottom, you could hear those little hooks clicking underneath the lip on top of the glow plugs. Everything back together.